So it happened that one day I realized that I wanted to shoot the circus, specifically a tented show, which to me is the circus. Going to a new town each day, setting up, giving 2 shows, then tearing it all down and moving on that night. I wanted to document the backstage everyday life of this ancient closed society and the people who live in it, because I am afraid that the circus is a way of life, like the gypsy and the hobo, is dying. Even my show, the Beatty Cole, which is the largest tented show in the world, is small compared to 10 years ago. And each year, some small circus somewhere folds. I wanted to photograph it now while it still exists. First as a document, second out of curiosity, and finally, in the hope that maybe a few more people will get up from their TVs and come down to look around when it passes through. Circus life starts early. Around 7 o'clock, you hear the ringing of the stake driver. Wood stakes for earth, steel for hardtop, 400 of them. The men carry the 4 center poles, 55 feet long, into position. Elephants pull them up. Then they lay out the canvas, 2 long strips of it. Big Top Jim and Chief call out the moves like a sea shanty. Pull them back, stretch them out, stretching 13,000 yards of canvas as big as a football field. The bulls pull this canvas sea up the 4 big masts, while the men haul away together over 8 miles of rope and cable. Once the big top is up, 72 sidewall poles are positioned and the sidewalls tied down to 216 stakes. All the while, elephants are raising 50 quarter poles, while men keep tying off, mooring this giant Yankee clipper to the earth quick before it can go sailing off into the sky. Banners flutter, canvas billows, townies float around, and a man is free to catch a few winks before lunch. Elephants walk with the special grace you sometimes see in very fat women. They have presence. They are smarter than most people and easy to train. Affectionate animals who bump flanks and twist trunks and love to play. They are the biggest and strongest animals walking the earth, with skin like oak or redwood. Yet there is about them a gentleness, a vulnerability. They're very touching. Partly it's their eyes, long-lashed and set into the skin like oases. Why do they let themselves be chained like convicts and driven like machines, pulling up and tearing down tents, towing trucks and trailers through muddy lots, performing 2 shows a day? Why don't they do a King Kong? Is it that they know that when it comes to cruelty, their species is no match for ours? Or does some racial memory tell them, hey, cool it. We were around before they were here. We'll be around after they're gone, with a whole new act of our own. The circus is a fragile fantasy. Here today, gone tomorrow, free like we are not. The circus is a celebration of the joy of just being alive. It's a magic place, full of the mystery, terror, and ecstasy of childhood. It is grotesque and beautiful, strange and wondrous to behold. Everything's possible in the circus except acting your age. The circus is a noisy celebration of everything kids love. It sings with the sinister energy of insane clowns. It's walking on wires, juggling balls, bouncing on nets, tumbling through air like kids do, just to do it. But times have changed, and like the rest of us, the circus is having trouble with the real world. I saw it. People have stopped coming like they used to, and the tented shows are losing money, and you know what that means. The traveling show is dying in America, killed off by the joyless apathy of modern times. If we lose all of this, where will the free people go when circus days, like the good old days, like the dreams you had, like the child you were gone?